Hi, I'm Leslie, and thank you for joining me for this yoga-inspired, gentle mobility and balance workout brought to you by WIC. For this workout, it's going to be really helpful if you have a pillow, a mat or a towel, and maybe a chair nearby for some alternate poses. We're going to get started by getting on the mat. I want you to take care of your core here, especially after having a baby. It's very important. So I want you just to take one knee back and come down to the mat gently. You're gonna get on your side and then you're gonna roll over on your back. That's where we're gonna begin. So right here, we're just gonna start by breathing gently. I want you to place one hand over your abdomen and one on your chest. And inhale deeply and exhale. We're gonna do 2 more breaths here. Nice job. I want you to gently lift one leg up. You're going to feel a good stretch here, and I want you to bring that knee in and then bring that other leg back. All right, so we've got our knees up here, and we're going to place that knee down, extend through one leg, and extend that leg nice and long, keeping the hips nice flat on the floor. Breathe in. You should be able to feel a stretch through the front of that hip and thigh. Bring that long leg in, and in exchange for the other leg, lay it out, drop it down flat. Again, this is really important to help start opening up the hips for the movement. And again, bring that foot to the ground. And right here, you're gonna extend one leg up and put your hands behind your thigh. I want you to be mindful not to put it directly behind the knee joint because that may hurt your joint. So you can go above or below. And you're gonna breathe. You do not need to feel any pressure to stretch as far as you could before you had your baby. One more breath here and place that knee down. You're gonna do the other side same way. Nice gentle hamstring stretch. We're just warming up the legs, back of the leg, foot flexed to protect that knee. Again, nice and easy stretch. There should be no straining in the back or neck to try to reach further. This is a gentle workout, and where you are right now is just fine. You're gonna place that knee down on the floor, and you're gonna come to a seated position. You're gonna roll over on your side. And here we are. This is where that pillow comes in handy. You're gonna sit on this pillow, get a little comfortable, spread your sunshine on this pillow, get comfortable. We are gonna take a gentle seated twist here. You're gonna inhale big and gently twist. So your twist is happening through the middle of your back, not through the lower abs and not at the top, in the middle of the back. One more breath. Exhale and come to the front. So that's important because that protects everything below that's been so busy in our pregnancy and keeps our body in alignment. 2 more breaths on this side. And come back center. Great job. So we're gonna open up your chest. We hold babies, we nurse babies. We do a lot of closure, so we wanna open up the chest. Shoulders roll back and our arms follow. This is a gentle stretch, so if this is as far as you feel comfortable going, that's fine. But if you would like a little bit more, you're ready to move on, you can clasp your hands behind your back. Again, keep those shoulders nice and rolled back. Great job. One more breath here. You should feel warm all over and a little bit loose, and we're ready for our mobility. I'm gonna move this chair over to the side and get ready for a child's pose. I'm gonna show you 2 options, and I'm also gonna keep my pillow here for my knees. Now, child's pose, arms on here, so you wanna make sure you don't have a chair that rolls. Nice and sturdy. We're stretching through the arms and the side body. So we're gonna just push the hips back. You may also feel some stretching in the inner thighs and at the hips, but you should not feel any pressure in the lower back or in your neck. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you would like a little more, feel free to take your hands to the floor and your forehead towards the floor. Again, it's not about how far you can go or if your hips are on your heels. It's about a gentle stretch. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Feeling the rib cage expand, lower back expands with the breath, but there should be no pain. Nice job. So you're gonna come back up to all fours. We're right here in tabletop, and we're gonna do something called thread the needle. We're gonna open up the shoulders. We're gonna lift up one arm and thread the eye of that needle created with our hand on the floor. This opens up the shoulders. Hips are over our knees, and come back to tabletop. Nice job. I want you to do it on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Palm faces up, keeping that shoulder in good position so that the joint isn't overextended. It's a really nice job. All right, now for our big mobility movement, we're gonna try down dog. You're welcome to stay here. In down dog is about a little shoulder strength and mobility and hip mobility. So you're gonna position your toes under so that you can press up, and you're gonna imagine that your tailbone is connected to a string. So you're gonna inhale big, exhale, press up, getting those hips nice and high, pushing back and letting the heels come towards the floor. Again, you do not need to force your feet down. And breathe. You're gonna take one more breath here. Again, core strong, back is not pinched or in an odd position, shoulders feeling strong. And we're down. So we're finished with the mobility part, and now we're ready for some standing balance. I'm gonna ask you to be careful, mindful of C-section or just the gentleness that we need to show our core after having a baby. Put that foot down, and you're gonna press yourself up to standing and minimizing the stress and strain on your back and core. I'm gonna move my pillow, and I'm gonna replace this chair. Now, warrior one, both of our feet are gonna face forward, and our hands are gonna be on our hips. Here we're gonna work on opening up the hip that has the leg standing back. So, shoulders proud, core firmed up, shoulders back and relaxed, legs strong and active. You can stay right here and bend that front knee, hands on your hips. You do not need to do any more. It's important here to have a strong base and make sure that our knees are in alignment so that we do not overexert or harm any of our joints. If you are comfortable here, you can take an inhale and raise your arms straight up overhead. Still breathing. Legs are firm. Everything's firmed up, protecting the low back. Shoulders are relaxed. You should feel very strong through your legs and through your core and in the shoulders with these arms overhead. I'm gonna ask you to drop your arms. We're gonna go on to warrior two. So that means we're gonna pivot this back foot out just a little bit, which gives us some room to deepen this stance. Beautiful. So same thing, we're gonna bend this front leg, hands on the hips, and we're gonna twist gently. Again, we're still working on opening the same side, so there's no need to feel like you need to be doing anything more than what feels good in your body right now. If you feel good, you can extend your arms straight out, lean into that front knee, pressing strongly into the floor, gazing out over your middle finger, strong arms, and breathe for 2 rounds. One more round. Great job. Drop your arms back to your hips. Beautiful. So we're gonna shorten that stance and get us a nice long line. We're ready for warrior 3. So warrior 3, we're really gonna hinge through those hips and we're gonna really strengthen up this front leg. This leg is gonna be our base and it's strong. The back leg is like a kickstand. So we're gonna push forward into that front leg, knee over the ankle, weights in the heel of the foot, and lift, 2, 3. Oh, that's that balance challenge. You can really feel that front leg light up. So fire it up one more time, try it again. 1, 2, 3. Again, that lift is an option that you do not need to take. So now we're gonna do that warrior combo on the other side. Hands are on our hips here, feet facing forward. Great job. Great job, mama. All right, so here we are, bend right there, hips forward. Now we're opening up on the other side. Deep breath. Do that core check every time you change position. Firm up that core, protect that lower back. And if you like, you can raise your hands up. Really into that bent leg, protecting those knees with strong body and good positioning. One more round of breaths. And drop those arms. Great. Great job. I hope that you're feeling strong, even though we know the real power play is in motherhood. So we're gonna take time right here to rotate that heel, that toe out, lengthen our stance and get ready for warrior 2. So we're into this leg and here we have the hips. We're gonna square those hips up with our shoulders. And again, we can stay right here. You are doing the best thing you can possibly do by taking this time for yourself. There's no need to push it. You can always come back to this workout with us at WIC and keep building strength and stamina. If you're ready though, you can extend those arms out, deepen that stance, gazing out over the middle finger. Nice job. 2 more breaths. One more time. And drop those hands to your hips. All right, we're gonna turn those shoulders, shorten the stance, and get ready for warrior 3. So again, we're hinging from the hips. That allows us to take pressure out of the low back, and we're going to lean into the strong leg. Strong leg, you can feel your muscles firmed up, slight bend in the knee to protect your joint. And if you are ready, you can tap your kickstand leg, that back leg 3 times. Balance, balance, balance. Nice challenge. We're gonna do that one more time. Hinge from the hips, set it up, make sure you're feeling confident, and you are, because you got this. I'm right here with you. You got it. One more. Nice job. I hope that you're feeling encouraged and empowered and you're ready for your cool down. So again, we're gonna drop down on that one knee and come to a back laying position. Nice job. So right here, we're gonna just take a couple of deep breaths. We're gonna bring those knees in. You can accommodate your body however you need to. Knees can be open. As you bring those knees, you can bring them closer together, whatever feels good. Giving that lower back a nice stretch in this position. Working our way up to happy baby, but no hurry, no rush at all. One more breath, and let the legs come down and long. Arms out on the side. We're gonna take a couple breaths here. Let your body completely relax. You deserve it, mama. Let your body completely relax into the floor. Roll your ear towards one shoulder for a nice gentle neck roll. And go to the other side. Nice and easy here. Enjoying this quiet time as we let our minds get quiet. Breathing, nice. Taking one more deep breath and prepare to roll over on your side and gently push yourself up. I'm so proud of you for doing this workout and taking this much needed time for yourself. This has been a yoga-inspired mobility and balance workout brought to you by WIC. And I want to encourage you to meet me back here on the mat for some me time very soon. Take care.